longest-running host. Come on down! And it just keeps getting better. It's a new car! New Trust People! Because nobody does it better than Bob.
Actual retail price.
The Price is Right. CBS Weekdays.
Welcome back to Card Sharks on Game Show Marathon. All right, I just asked the question. We asked 100 waiters, have you ever spit in the food of a rude customer? Brandy, you said 19. Paige, you begrudgingly said higher. All right, the actual number of waiters who said they had spit in the food of a rude customer is 14. It's not higher, it's lower. Brandy, you have won control of the cards.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind having lost that one. Because that's good.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's
thing.
see how you do, Brandy. Okay. Your base card is a 4. Now, because you won the question, you can change that card or you can keep it. Go higher. She's going to keep the 4, and she says the next card is higher. Is it higher than a 4? Yes. It's a king. Do you want to keep going, or you can freeze your position right there? She wants to keep going, and she says it's lower. Yes. It's a 9. Thank you. All right. I'm going to freeze. She wants to freeze her position. Thank you, Fire. All right. Next question. This is to you, Paige. Okay, we asked 100 plastic surgeons, have you ever done work on your significant other? How many plastic surgeons said they have done work on their significant other?
You guys got it wrong the last time.
You're having flashbacks from when you lost those 3 cards on Let's Make a Deal, aren't you?
Yes. Oh my gosh, on your significant other. I'll bet that that's kind of high. I'm gonna say 69.
69. All right, they like that number, Paige. All right.
Most people do.
Okay, Brandy, the question to you, do you think the actual number is higher or lower than 69?
All of my doctors have worked on their wives, so I'm going to say it's higher.
You say it's higher. I don't know. Does the audience agree? The actual number of plastic surgeons that said they have done work on their significant other is 33. It is not higher. It is lower. Paige, you have won control of the cards. Let's take a look and see your base card. It is a 7.
Change that card.
Okay. You are changing that 7 to an 8. Not a good change. Do you think the next card is higher or lower than the 8? It's a coin toss. What do you think?
Higher.
Okay. She says it's higher. Is it higher? Yes. Do you want to? Okay. I'm doing my best for you. Do you want to freeze with that queen?
No, I'll keep going. I mean, I might as well try to go
all right.
lower. Go home.
She says it's lower. Is it lower than the queen? Yes. It's a jack. Just barely, but it is lower. Now, with the jack, do you want to freeze or you want to keep going?
I'll go lower. That's a good card.
All right. Let's take a look. Is it lower than the jack? No. It's an ace. Oh, I'm sorry. That means, Brandy, you have a free turn. You can't change that card, but what do you think? Is the next card higher or lower than the 9?
I'm going to go lower.
All right, she says lower. Is it lower than the 9? Yes, it's a 7. What do you say? Do you want to play it or do you want to freeze?
Higher.
She's going for the first match, $1,000. If it's higher than the 7, it's going to go to a lucky viewer at home, is it? No! We go back
I got
to
my eye on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this is exciting. Question 3 is going to go to you, Brandy. We asked 100 telemarketers. Okay. Is your home phone number on the do not call list? How many telemarketers said their home phone number is on the do not call list?
29.
You say 29. How come?
Because I think that's a pain in the butt to put your phone on the do not call list.
Oh, you
I don't know
do?
if they'd really do it. I don't know.
I would imagine you're on the do not call list.
No.
I have to say, I get telemarketer calls 3 times a day.
I actually agree with Brandy. I don't think a lot of people know how to get your name on a do not call list. I mean, maybe they have more ins, you know, they might know more. So I'm gonna say that it's higher.
Okay, she says it's higher than 29. They agree with you. The actual number of telemarketers that said their home phone number is on the do not call list is 56. It is higher. All right, Paige. What do you want to do with that 8? Do you want to
change that card, Ricky.
All right.
Thank goodness.
All right, you are changing that card to a jack. A jack. Big improvement. What do you want to do now? Do you want to say higher or lower?
Well, I have to go lower.
All right. She says it's lower. Is it lower than the jack?
Yes.
Yes. It's a 4. Do you want to continue or do you want to freeze?
I have to play the odds. I mean, so I'll go higher. That's a good card.
She says it's higher. Is it higher than the 4? Yes. It's a 10. Okay. Do you want to play the 10 or do you want to freeze?
Freeze. I'm gonna freeze.
She is going to freeze. All right, thank you. Okay, 4th question.
This is just too much pressure.
We are in sudden death. This is it.
Say that.
We are going to start this question with you, Paige. We asked 100 newlyweds. Did you re-gift any of your wedding presents? How many newlyweds said they had re-gifted a wedding present? Now wait, you're married. You're married.
I'm married.
I would imagine you had a beautiful big wedding.
Did I ever re-gift? I mean, I returned a few gifts, switched out, you know, within the registry, whatever. I'm just gonna say 65.
65 out of 100. What do you think, Brandy? Do you think the actual number?
lower.
You say
Lower.
She says lower than 65. All right. The actual number of newlyweds that said they had re-gifted a wedding present is 26. It's actually a lot lower. Okay, here's the deal, Brandy. You won the question. This is sudden death, okay? You must decide whether you want to play your cards or pass control over to your opponent. Now, your base card is a 9, Brandy. You can change that card, but Paige, will not be able to change the 10. What do you want to do? Remember, if either of you guesses incorrectly anytime during this, you will lose and the other one will win the game. Do you want to play or pass, Brandy?
I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass. Okay, look at Paige praying. Okay, Paige, you have no choice but to play the 10. What do you want to do, higher or lower? Lower. Okay, she says it's lower. Is it lower? No, it's an 8. I'm sorry. That means Brandy Roderick, you are the winner of the first game. You have won $1,000 for someone at home. And we are going to go on to round 2. Don't worry. Don't be sad, Paige. You're going to have a chance to catch up. Okay.
We don't have time to
Now, for
leave.
this question, we have 10 cheerleaders in our studio audience who we have polled. Ladies, come on out. You look great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Brandy, we asked these lovely 10 cheerleaders, have you ever accidentally cheered for the wrong team? How many of these 10 cheerleaders said they had accidentally cheered for the wrong team? Were you a cheerleader, Brandy?
I was.
Did you ever? Did you ever?
No, I forgot my moves sometimes, but God, you guys are so cute, by the way. I'm gonna say 1.
You're gonna say 1. 1. Any one in particular? Is there one? I'm just curious. Is there one that looks like?
right-hand corner.
Oh, really? For some reason, you think that she would cheer for the wrong team?
She has this cute little mischievous look on her face.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow. Okay. Paige, what do you think? Do you think the number is actually higher or lower?
I'll say higher.
Okay. She says higher. The actual number of these cheerleaders that said they had accidentally cheered for the wrong team is 6. It is higher.
What are you guys doing?
All right. I'm just, wow.
How did that happen?
Okay. I want Allie. Allie, you're from USC. Welcome. Tell us what happened.
I usually sit on one side of the court for basketball, and I was on the other side, so this player like dunked it right over me, and kind of popped up and cheered until my team yelled at me, so.
Oh no, did they all laugh?
It wasn't too bad.
Which of you are the 6 that did that were guilty of that? Oh, you were right about the one in the lower right. Thank you for your honesty and thank you for being here. Okay. Paige, you have won control of the cards. Let's take a look at your base card. It is a 4. Do you want to keep that card or do you want to change it?
I'll keep it. I'll go higher.
All right, she says it's higher. Is it higher than the 4? Yes, it's a 7. Do you want to play the 7 or do you want to freeze?
I want to freeze.
She's going to freeze. All right. Playing it safe.